Hello. Today again I'm with a very special person. He is a very senior congressman and Union Cabinet Minister for Road Transport and Highways. Yes, I'm with Sri Oscar Fernandes. Oscar sir, welcome to my show. So as a new Road Transport and Highway Minister, are you enjoying your job?
Definitely it is a challenging task.
Yeah.
And we should be able to meet the satisfaction of the people.
Okay.
In giving good, smooth
Right.
surface road.
Before going further, it's time to watch a special report on Sri Oscar Fernandes.
Oscar Fernandes is the Union Cabinet Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Government of India. He was previously the AICC General Secretary. He was elected to the 7th Lok Sabha in 1980 from Udupi constituency in Karnataka. He was re-elected to the Lok Sabha in 1984, 1989, 1991 and 1996 from the same constituency. Later, he was elected to the Rajya Sabha in 1998. He was re-elected to the Rajya Sabha in 2004. He was the Union Minister from 2004 to 2009, holding a number of portfolios such as Statistics and Program Implementation, NRI Affairs, Youth and Sports Affairs, and Labour and Employment. Oscar Fernandes was born on 27 March 1941 to Roque Fernandes and Leonissa M. Fernandes in Udupi. He married Blossom Matthias Prabhu on 26 August 1981 and has one son, Oshan, and one daughter, Oshani. Bureau Report, Lok Sabha Television.
If I see the performance in last 4 years, particularly the last year, the target was to make 9,500 kilometers. Then it was reduced to 7,000 and again 5,000. But if you see the achievement, that was just 1,933 kilometers. So now, because that is a very challenging task, this year you have the target to achieve 9,600 kilometers. So from 1,933 to 9,600 kilometers, how you will achieve that?
The economic situation had taken a beating.
Right.
There was a meltdown throughout the universe, all over the world, and it had its impact on India also.
Right.
There were no contractors coming forward
Right.
to tender for the works. That was the situation.
Yeah, true.
But with various measures taken,
Right.
one of their main constraints was the financing also.
Right.
We have been able to sort out these things by
Okay.
talking to the Reserve Bank,
Right.
by the bank coming forward to finance these
Right.
concessioners.
Right.
Things have changed and the situation will improve in the coming few days.
Okay.
So we will be able to
Yeah.
not only meet the targets, we hope to cover whatever we were lagging, even that we would like to cover in the coming days.
You know, the concessionaires or developers from last 1 or 2 years, they are saying that the banking norms and regulation, they are not getting loan terms are really very rigid. So what exactly you are going to do?
Finance was not available and
Yeah.
they were having difficulties.
Yeah.
Now we have sorted out the matter, we
Yeah.
have discussed with the Reserve Bank of India,
Right.
and they have also said that the banks can lend money to these concessioners based on their tolls that they are going to collect.
Right.
The security is obviously seen
Yeah.
where
yeah.
collections are there.
Right.
So in future there will not be that much of difficulty in dealing with the finances.
Right.
Even we have taken interest in seeing that the acquisition of the land is complete. One of the conditions that the banks were putting is unless you are finished all the formalities of acquisition of the land and environment formalities, there is no point in lending, and so the projects is to get struck.
True.
Now we have cleared all these difficulties.
But if you see the PPP model, I see complete failure of that particular model. Then how you are so confident that bank is going to provide loans?
It is not a failure at all.
Right. Okay.
You know, the question is what they were planning to collect over a period of years.
Yeah.
If the economic condition improves,
Yeah.
then the goods traffic improves,
Yeah.
traffic improves, the collections will increase,
Yeah.
so they will be able to repay.
Right.
The things are changing today for the better,
Yeah.
and in the coming days we are sure the economy will pick up.
One more thing I wanted to know, that from transfer of equity, I mean, you're working on that the concessionaire or developer can transfer or sell their equity. But there is one point which is becoming a little bit tough to them, is to pay 1% of entire project cost.
It is not been said that you have to pay 1% as
Okay.
penalty.
Okay.
If at all there is a lapse on the part of the concessionaire, then only, otherwise there is no need to pay the penalty.
Okay.
If he is held responsible for the lapses, that is a matter of judgment based on project, and it is not a uniform levy to be paid by everybody.
Right. One more problem I see, you know, the acquisition of land. How to resolve this issue? How to get rid of this problem?
No, the problem is not of acquiring land.
Okay.
The issue is the ownership of the land.
Okay.
See, our Act provides for acquisition of the land,
Yeah.
and this is uniformly applicable to all the states.
Right.
So, acquiring land is not a problem, but somewhere there is dispute about the ownership.
Right.
Multi people claim that the land belongs to them,
Right.
and when the question of paying compensation comes, the
Right.
question is to whom to pay the compensation.
Yeah.
If the matter lies in the court, then it is very easy. We deposit the money in the court and you get possession of the land and you start the work.
Right. Right.
But if the issue is struck with the ownership of land, then we will have some delay in acquiring the land.
Right. You know, you have received lots of requests later from over 50 VIPs. They want that road construction should begin without proper acquisition. That is the problem, acquisition of land. So how you're going to deal with this?
We already have a plan in place.
Right.
We are supposed to take 10,000 kilometers for completion,
Okay.
and state-wise we have distributed the work.
Okay.
Now, it is not only this 10,000 kilometers, whatever was there which was not completed, that is also taken into account for completing, and this times 10,000 acres.
Right.
All put together we will be able to achieve the target.
Okay. Fund from government side, that will be the larger chunk will be there from the government side. The reason being why I'm telling you this, because you lots of projects, you're not getting bidders, you're not getting concessionaires, you're not getting developers coming to grab that project.
There were trouble
Yeah.
in financing.
Yeah.
The concessionaires also had a problem
Yeah.
of transferring their share to another partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
All these issues have been resolved.
Okay.
Now, after finishing the project, or even before starting the project, you need somebody to exit.
Right.
We have made provision for exit.
Okay.
So, with all these concessions that we have brought in
Right.
in the regulation,
Yeah.
I think the people will not hesitate to bid,
Okay.
and once they bid, they will be able to complete the project.
Okay.
And once they complete the project, they don't have to wait for 20, 25 years
Right.
to finish the whole contract. They can exit even before, with the concession of the NHI, with the consent of the financer, and with the concessionaire himself involved in it.
Yeah. Before going further, it's time to go for a very short break. Please stay tuned. Where we are on Road Regulatory Authority.
It will take time to complete all the formalities.
The food security bill, that bill will be more popular. That
It
is the
is
reason
not
why you are going through
popular,
the
it is
ordinance
the
route.
need based.
Okay.
It is the need based. A poor man has to have his meal.
You are eyeing on the votes of non-UPA.
We are
states.
eyeing for the votes all over the country.
Welcome back. We are in talks with Shri Oscar Fernandes. Within 3-4 months, you are going to rebuild roads, highways there in Uttarakhand. Do you have any special plan?
No, the work is already on. I had been to Uttarakhand.
Yeah.
The Roads Corporation, Border Roads Corporation, they are dealing with the work,
Yeah.
most of the work.
Right.
So they are doing a fantastic job. They are moving forward, and with all the risk involved, they are doing the work.
Right.
And I am sure, more or less, by September, they will be able to finish the connectivity.
What about the fund again?
Fund, there is no constraint.
Okay.
They have asked for the money. We have given the advance money
Okay.
for repairs and maintenance, and for reconstruction. Also, money has been made available.
You have given one new slogan, that is rain, drain, drain, rain. The
I had
capital.
spoken about the drain and the rain
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
drain
Yeah.
in a contest where we are using asphalt or soil.
Okay.
In the villages, you have mud roads.
Right, right.
We
right,
don't even have asphalt roads.
Right.
We have jelly mud roads.
Right, right, right.
Now, when I was a young kid, I had gone for a lecture where a executive engineer was talking about the maintenance of roads.
Okay.
From my childhood, I have been taking interest in the formation of roads.
Okay.
As a youth congress worker, every Sunday we used to go to a village to build a road for our villagers.
Okay.
So from then onwards, I have been watching the roads, the condition of the roads.
Right.
And when I went for this lecture, maybe I was in the 10th standard at that time.
Okay.
The engineer, the executive engineer told us, you want to have good roads, he said, rain, drain, drain,
Rain,
rain,
okay.
rain,
Okay.
drain. That means don't allow water to remain on the road.
Right.
You drain the water out,
Right.
there will not be damage to the road.
true,
So from that point,
Right.
in that contest, I had talked about this rain drain.
Okay. Okay.
I am not saying that the solution to our roads is only concrete road.
Okay. Okay.
There are stretches and stretches of roads. Every year you have to maintain where there is water oozing out,
Okay. Yeah.
spring water.
Yeah. Yeah.
And those stretches you cannot handle merely by asphalt.
Right. Right. Right.
Those stretches you will have to treat separately, and you can use concreting for that stretch. If we have the resources, we can cover all the roads with concrete, RCC roads,
Right. Okay.
and they will give you a life of 60 to 100 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my own hometown, we built a road way back in 1951 when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
And that road is there even today without a pothole, built in 1951.
Right. Right.
Now, this is a solution. It is one-time investment.
Yeah.
If you build a concrete road, it is a one-time investment if properly laid. If it is not properly laid, it is a problem road. So, you can have concrete roads, you have enough steel in the country, our raw material is going abroad,
Yeah.
we can use all that steel to build our roads. You have cement in the country, we can produce more cement, we can lay the concrete roads. The cost of maintenance, if you capitalize,
Yeah.
in 10 years,
That
you
will
can
be-
defray the cost
yeah,
of
sure.
concrete roads.
So, are you working on a concrete
I am
proposal?
working
Please.
on that.
You are
I am working on that.
Okay.
I am doing my own exercise, then I will
It seems,
discuss with the
Yeah. Yeah.
experts.
Yeah, it seems that you in last just 30 days or 40 days you became a expert of road and highways. But
No,
it
I have
is-
been taking interest on this subject,
Yeah.
though I never imagined that one day I will be asked to take over this ministry.
Yeah.
But it has been a subject of my interest from childhood.
where we are on Road Regulatory Authority.
Now, these things one by one we will have to take. You know, Parliament also has to function, and the recent step we have taken, where for years we have been trying to bring food security bill, we have not been able to bring.
Right.
So, this is an exception that has been made
Right.
in providing this food security to the people by bringing in an ordinance.
Right.
We cannot follow that route. for every regulation that we are going to pass.
A food security bill, that bill will be more popular. That
It
is
is
the reason
not
why you are going through
popular,
the
it is
ordinance
the
through.
need based.
Okay.
It is the need based. A poor man has